You see it. Let's get into it. The U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, has seen the resignation of over 15,000 employees, marking a significant reduction in staffing. Under the Trump administration's deferred resignation program, over 11,000 employees have opted to leave in the second round, following more than 3,800 in the first. The departure represents about 15% of the department's workforce. Departing staff includes 555 from the Food Safety and Inspection Service, over 1,000 from the Farm Service Agency and county offices, and 2,408 from the Natural Resources Conservation Service. And those of y'all cheering this stuff on, you are loving taxation and no representation, right? I hope you don't need to utilize any of these programs that you pay into every time you go to work, every time you pay taxes. Because the likelihood of you being able to receive them is slim to none. Not because I don't think that you may qualify. Who's going to be able to do the paperwork for you? Who's going to be able to take that interview for you? Who's going to process anything? You cannot run the federal government on a skeleton crew. But y'all seem to need to learn the hard way. And then in a generation or two, you're going to repeat this shit again. It's the American way. But let us continue. The U.S. Forest Service has experienced significant losses, with more than 4,000 accepting the deferred resignation offer amid budget cuts. President Donald Trump wrote, President Biden and Secretary Vilsack left USDA a complete disarray, including hiring thousands of employees with no sustainable way to pay them. Nobody's working for free. Trump added, Secretary Rollins is working to reorient the department to be more effective and efficient at serving the American people, including by prioritizing farmers, ranchers, and producers. She will not compromise the critical work of the department. Too late, she already did. How are you going to properly service these people if you don't have the people to service them? And if budget was the problem, why do you just go to Congress and say, hey, we need more money to pay these people? Because you can't say, oh, we don't have the money to pay them, but then insinuate that they weren't qualified. At least 498 staff from the Food Nutrition Service have also departed. Additional resignations include over 1,300 employees from the Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service and 1,255 from the Agricultural Research Service. Employees have cited a climate of surveillance and fear as reasons for their resignations. USDA plans to exempt 53 critical roles from the hiring freeze, complicating staffing efforts amid significant resignations. So if you're saying that the previous administration left you with not enough money to pay these people, how the fuck are you lifting a hiring freeze? See, MAGA, these are the questions that you ask instead of just blindly following an emperor who's never getting new clothes.